Good morning, Convoy crazies and jerry can junkies. Johnny and Jimbo here, coming at you from Fort Stevenson State Park in Garrison, North Dakota, there, buddy, on the shores of Lake Sakakawea. I'm saying it right now. And it's 6 in the morning. I slept in a little bit. No, is it 6 or is it 5? It's a little after 5. I apologize. And I'm gonna go get a shower quick and wash all this mud off of me from swimming yesterday. And then we're gonna go over to the lumber yard and figure out how we're gonna get these vehicles in there this morning. I'm having trouble with iMovie, like I do with every effing Convoy. It works fine until I need it. And I'm putting this video together there's a mosquito on me. Putting this video together for the period leading up to the Convoy. It's not working for me, so it's gonna, you know, when I have a problem like that, it pushes everything else behind. Like I wanted to edit yesterday's day one's video and get it ready to go up. I haven't even started it yet because I'm working on the previous video. It's very frustrating. So I'm doing the best I can. I'll get them out as I can, right? So it's time to get going.
March Unit 1, headquarters. Move out. Lead vehicle heading out of the fairgrounds. Thanks very much to Brown County Fairgrounds. March Unit 2, move out.
Well, I'll tell you what, I feel much better after a shower. I had mud everywhere, and I'll just leave it at that. We're heading to the rally point now, which is that lumber yard we were at yesterday. Just gonna pull in there and see what's going on. There's an old Ford. There was one up here hiding in a barn too. Nice morning, cool. The mosquitoes weren't awful, but they were pretty bad last night. Everything's running pretty good. Hopefully everyone got gas yesterday. Yeah, you're right behind JT, right? Roger, headquarters is right on the other side of this Morris's deuce and a half here. Boomers, am I right?
You might watch 5-3. He doesn't close up when we're, in parade formation.
Yeah.
He tends to stay back quite a ways.
Okay. Well, thanks, Art. It's hard for me to see behind you.
Okay.
So,
So I've motioned to him like this several times, and he doesn't seem to respond.
all right, guys. I had a little art break there for a minute. We're leaving the lumberyard here. We're heading to White Shield, North Dakota. Those two ladies that visited us at the pre-stage are going to be there and welcome us. It's a 23-mile run. Then we're going to head on to Partial at the Cenex. That's going to be our second break of the morning. Lunch in Newtown. This is, I don't know what this is, a little confusing here. Then I think this is supposed to be here. Lunch, PM break 1. And then we're going to Riverdale. Let's start this all over. Garrison, White Shield, Partial, Newtown, Riverdale, and then we're going to Williston to the Upper Missouri Valley Fairgrounds as our run for the night. 156 miles, and here's our turn-by-turn directions. Alrighty then. It's about 10 minutes to first gear, 12 minutes to first gear. We're just standing around chewing the fat, making our last-minute preparations to head down the road.
Great idea, just don't put it under the hood.
Well, you want to hear a bad idea? My 2019 Alfa Romeo Stelvio has electronic disc. Not a one that you can pull.
Interesting kill switch on that battery.
I replaced the oil twice and overfilled.
Sure is.
Because it has such a delay.
I'm looking for the carburetor. Where's the carburetor?
Oh, this is injected, Art. There's no carburetor on there.
When I add in
So
everything
if
else,
I
it goes
wanted to change the
overfill.
idle
Get
speed,
under the engine,
how do I
take
do
off
it?
the cover.
I don't think you can manually. It's all electronic. Yeah, done through the
And I
computer.
guess this is this thing I
Start it,
I
let it
bought.
run for a second.
That's
Wait
kind of the
about a
coil
minute, and then finally
Yeah.
adjust.
that
And I had to drain it.
Yep, that
it
rail.
goes to all.
Yeah.
That rail
Does it idle a little high or a little low, Art?
high.
Okay, that could be a vacuum leak. You almost
Well,
need to put
somebody
a...
else said 600 was just right. It's what it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a vacuum leak, it'll idle high.
Yeah. So what is this gizmo?
I am... That's part of your evap, part of your emissions, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you have the Packard, so I don't have it there. But I,
It's too complicated.
Yeah.
This is a good way to do it. This is because you can figure it all out.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is the one I want.
I think a command car would be pretty good.
This is 3-2, go ahead, over. Well, do you have the bungee cord on your hat this morning? No, but I do have evidence there. Very good, very good. Red leader to blue leader. Headlights on, everyone. Headquarters. Headquarters, Blue Mountain.
they brought the Bearcat again. Well, they'll get the hell out of our way now. They take ice fishing pretty seriously up here.
Advance Bob, you got a copy, over. Sir. I follow the police escort around this big loop, yes or no? Follow all the way around, please. Hug the curve to the right.
This is a cute little community.
Hey guys, Johnny and the rest of the convoy here, coming at you from White Shield, North Dakota, dear buddy. And what a beautiful little community this is. And the way we came in, it looks like they have plans to expand as time goes on. They have all these really beautiful buildings over here. They got the Veterans Center, they got a medical clinic, they got the school here, they got a nice football field. This is really, really nice, and looks like it's going to be a great stop this morning. So people came out and we came out. Let's go see what's going on. Yeah, just while I'm thinking about it, somebody got fined for putting oil down on this brand new concrete, and I forget who it was, but I'm watching as I edit this video to see if there's a little puddle of oil here. That would have been nice.
They don't see it that way.
Welcome. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, my daddy.
There's nothing in contact. Really? Well, it'll be born once a year.
That's a shame. No, I didn't.
For the fry bread.
I think we get 3 foods today.
That's what I heard.
So tomorrow I'm starting my diet. So a gentleman came around and was explaining the photos on the wall. So the ones over behind you are all folks that have served and they're now deceased. And the ones over there right under the Coast Guard were Custer's Scouts during the little big one before. And then they're going to be they're in the veteran cemetery that we're going to be passing a little bit later. And then the ones on this side are folks that are still around. They're honoring them, the veterans here.
Our Legion and our auxiliary are the ones that organize this lunch for you, this breakfast. And also, this breakfast and lunch is on us. And we want to thank you for being here. And I'm going to introduce, I want to introduce one of the, our Legion commander of Post 253. He's also a former chairman of the MHA Nation and also a former council representative for White Shield. He was on council for at least 22 years, I believe, 24 years. He's the longest serving representative in MHA history. So our Legion commander for Post 253 is Austin Gillette.
Good morning, and welcome to Sudaga, home of the Rickarod. That's how you say White Shield, Sudaga, okay, in case you're interested. But we welcome you, fellow veterans, families of veterans, to our humble abode. You know, in our history, we have been in the military service since 1868. I have more stories, but I'm not going to expound upon those. I just wanted to extend a welcome to all of you. Enjoy your visit. I know you have a long ways to go to get to Oregon, but you have to remember when you passed Washburn, they stayed with the Mandans, Lewis and Clark, during the winter. And had they not done that, who knows? They might not even made it. Very true. So, with that, we have a box that was asked for a free will. But here's the deal: on when we have a meal for you, you are our guests. So you do not have to give us anything. That's the way we follow tradition. You're our guest. Therefore, you can't get a refund because that box has already been going around.
For the convoy, and so we know how important he is, and better still if today is Squeaky's birthday.
I don't think he's normally that color or red.
Not normally.
We're on day 2. You're our first stop of the day. We have 20 days that we're on the convoy before we get to the mouth of the Columbia at Pacific at the historic Fort Stevens. We decided that we should have our own license plate. So for each of our convoys, and inside of that, for each of our stopping points, we created a license plate as a gift to the stopping point host. And with that, we have one of these license plates for White Shield here. So I want to present that to you, sir, with our heartfelt appreciation.
Oh, yeah.
So the second thing, I don't need the microphone for, because I hope that your ears are not going to be hurt. So in 2009, our friends in White Shield, in 2009, we were sitting at the Ellipse in Washington on the South Lawn. We had a motivational speech from a general as we started our first convoy. He said to us, "Do you have a chant or some kind of a rally cry for us?" I said, "No." He challenged us with one, and we have kept that, and we do that with each of our stops as a way to say thank you from our team to your team here. Okay, convoyers, please rise. Everybody stand up. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Hoorah!
As we rode apart from our other tribes, we battled with the Sioux tribe a lot. And right before the Battle of Little Bighorn, we had scouts, Indian Arikara scouts that had enlisted in the United States Army. And as you can see, our Arikara scouts are right in this west side corner, and those are pictures of the Arikara scouts that enlisted in the United States Army. So when they enlisted, they had a battle, as many of you know, as the Battle of the Little Bighorn. The United States Army had very close relationship with the Arikara people, and he had a person that was one of his favorite scouts that he liked to be with because he knew how to track, he knew how to hunt, he knew all of the things to do, and he was also a enlisted member and also one that was very powerful in battle. So I have a Pendleton, and when they went to the Battle of Little Bighorn, Custer's favorite scout, and he had other scouts, his name was Bloody Knife. And we have a song for him. We have a song for every one of our scouts that served in the U.S. military. And Bloody Knife went into battle at the Battle of Little Bighorn, and he was on Custer's right side, the right-hand man. And as they went in, both of them had passed away in battle. Custer had Bloody Knife had a horse, a pinto. His pinto made it all the way back to the village, back to the White Shield people, or the Arikara people, back this area. And the Pendleton is a little story. It is a picture of Bloody Knife Pinto. So maybe Austin and Kathy, you can give it to show here. And there's a little story depicted on the Pendleton. And it's a symbol of Bloody Knife's horse that came back after the battle. The Rickeraw people have made a song for this Pinto that came home. And there's a little, I have a little story on it, and it's in, a little engraved where it came from. So at this time, I wanted to thank Terry for reaching out back in February. And please accept this gift on behalf of the Rickeraw people and of Whiteshield community. So Terry, would you want to come up here?
Fred, on behalf of the Convoy, the Lewis and Clark 2026 Historic Military Vehicle Convoy, the Military Vehicle Preservation Association, the MVPA, and our hobby as collectors and restorers of historic military vehicles. I thank you very much for this. Thank you.
You look great, son. I've kind of been avoiding showing our escorts and being escorted into town because I'm unsure of what the cell phone laws are here in North Dakota, if it's a primary offense or not. I just don't want to get into that, so I've kind of been careful with my phone around law enforcement. But let me just say, Whiteshield, North Dakota, dear buddy, the Rickeraw people really, I'm beyond words, to be honest with you. I know, right? Me, beyond words. Speechless with how hospitable and welcoming and their hospitality was.
Vehicle turning right back onto 1804. Local fire has entered.
It was just amazing. On par or better than East Palestine. Looks like they're putting a water tower up.
Please have the intersection. Copy on that, JT? Yes, I got a copy.
So right after this right turn, just watch going around these vehicles. Fire still has the intersection.
Is this time you gotta pick up somebody, over? We haven't gotten them there yet. We don't know the situation yet.
Well, I just said the situation. old scout cemetery. This is where those Arikara scouts are interred here that were attached to Custer's those are the grave sites for the scouts that were attached to Custer 7th Cavalry. Of course, their bodies aren't there, but that's where they're remembered. They were Arikara scouts.
As you go.
Hey guys, Johnny and the Convoy here. We made her into partial North Dakota there, buddy, at the Cenex. We're gonna stop in here for a fiver because I think we have a lunch date, so we're not gonna be here long. We'll be back on the road again. Oh, you're asking for it.
You gotta take water.
Okay.
Stay close, keep in 3 format till we get out a little bit farther.
Sakagawa. Fuck. That's still the lake down there. They have oil wells at the yin yang out here. All along this highway. Yeah, we've been driving all day and we're still not around Lake Sakagawa. Sakagawa. One of these days I'll get it right. That's a heck of a big lake here. CO says it looks like this. They're actively drilling up here. One of the locals said some of these wells go down 12,000 feet. That's pretty deep if that's true. I'm gonna have to do some independent research on that. Freaking tasty freeze! That looks good. I hope it's open. And we made her. Almost.
Now there's Welcome Home Vietnam veterans, so acknowledging them that you don't see often.
No, you don't. Long overdue.
Yeah.
Okay, you got your drinks around the house. Food's here. Enjoy. Crest of our convoy on it, and it's dedicated to each of our key stopping points. And I'd like to present this on behalf of the MBPA, Military Vehicle Preservation Association, and our convoyers that are here
Wow.
today to say thank you for your hospitality. We have one last little way of saying thank you. 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh, we got a couple of Dodges on the trailer. I hope that's not indicative of how this rest of this convoy is going to go. We'll see. Oh, I went into this mercantile over here, which is actually kind of like a coffee shop and a little gift store now. Anyways, went in there and got myself a smoothie, a peach cobbler smoothie, thinking that first gear was at 250, but it's actually 215. This nice gentleman's letting me cross the road here, and we're leaving in about 7 minutes, so I gotta get my rear in gear. Yeah, smoothie. Yeah, nice on a day like this. How we doing, Gil?
We're doing great. It's
Good.
wonderful being on a convoy.
Sure is. Gil's a nice fella. All right. Back to the Jeep we go.
Hey, Johnny!
That is one hell of a view. So pretty out here.
Active construction zone, over. Yeah, there's lots of trucks everywhere. It's just on and chip operation, but it doesn't look like they're doing anything right now.
Well, you know, it wouldn't be a convoy without a thunderstorm and pit stop on the side of the highway.
There's some construction equipment up ahead of us, and I gotta back up and around it, over.
So we're just gonna snuggle up here and hopefully everyone will get off the road there.
Try and get this that traffic by us. Everybody be very, very, very cautious.
Somebody has had a hot mic on and off like all day.
We'll handle it back here, and when I go to
Look at that big baby. Convoy. Convoy coming at you from Cornfield here in North Dakota there, buddy. We had to stop for a little emergency pit stop because the stop that we had planned was 6 miles of washboard gravel roads and no place to really turn around very good. So the CO said, nix that idea, but found a place for us to pull over, and the ladies took care of themselves, and I went into the cornfield. I hope I don't get fined for that, but we'll see. And we're just waiting for everyone to finish up, and then we're going to continue on.
Trail, this is Trail. Have you moved out yet? I'm waiting until everybody's done and then ready to roll.
Then we're going to
I
be
saw vehicles moving up ahead. I just wondered what was going on.
47 miles to Williston, to the Upper Missouri Valley Fairgrounds. We're on our last...
Not using your facilities anymore, Trail?
Last leg of the day.
Negative. Is everyone back in your vehicle, right? Yes, Trail is back in his vehicle. That's affirmative, and I'm covering the back of the convoy. There's no traffic behind us. Perfect time to pull out. Leading out.
Are we doing a left oblique, or are we just pulling out?
Block is in, Terry. Unit 1 back on the road.
Are we doing a left oblique?
Unit 2 on the road. Unit 3 is on the road.
Just look at that. Just look at it, would you? Go two-tracking.
Bob, this is Gene. I'm going to remain at the intersection for the stragglers.
made her.
And then then the military vehicles that require power that are staying will then move around, follow the block around, and find their spots. There's plenty of power up there. This is Chairman Parks and Rec. He's your other guy that knows ins and outs of this place way more than I do. So, Jerry, what do you got? I was just going to say two things. We'll have the next building to the left, Building B, we'll have those doors open for bathrooms, just to be able to use the bathroom. And then in Building A, this morning, there were seagulls all around our camp. And we weren't around at school, so I didn't know what was happening there. But it inspired me on a poem, a quick cowboy story I want to share. The judge, he wasn't happy when they brought the cowboy in. The charge was seagull poaching. It's time for discipline. We need to tell this fellow that we must learn to coexist, or else the seagull is going to join the endangered species list. He insisted Jake give the reason why the environment got trampled and the seagull had to die. Well, I was lost out in the prairie, and I spied this bird in a tree. I hadn't it for days. It was either him or me. Well, the judge showed compassion. Seemed the cowboy was sincere. He agreed to join the Save the Seagull Club and become a volunteer. Well, the judge dismissed the case. To pursue it seemed a waste. Then said, by the way, Jake, just how does seagull taste? Well, about like any other fowl, a lot like bald eagle, but closer to spotted owl.
Also at that same section, there was no chalks for number 3-4. And I had a secret informant tell me that number 2-3 also didn't have chalks out.
2-3. Oh! Yeah! There you go.
I check every vehicle when we stop and they have
Yeah, he should pay $1. Michael Sullivan. Marco Sullivan. Busted. What'd I do? Don't ask questions, you have to pay another $1 to protest.
Also, there was no display at that section. The truck number was 72.
7-2, that would be Steve. Display, Doug O'Deal. There it is, we got her.
On our way to section 3, last lunch stop, Jim Brown, March Unit 6, didn't answer Johnny Watson's radio call. I heard that.
Next one, report. Didn't answer the radio. That's a $1. We'll fix it. I told you about it. I'm going to charge you $1 for a service call. Jim, as far as we're concerned, you broke it and it's your fault.
Traveling to section 4, Alan Johnson, I think he's 5'6", didn't have his lights on.
Where is he? He's reaching for his wallet. Oh, no lights on. Nobody lights on, but nobody home. That's not a felony.
And also, I had a patch turned in to me yesterday. It's black and green, very nice looking patch. If you want to pay for it, come see me.
Somebody lose a patch that was given to him?
I'm keeping that confidential. That's it for today.
Hold on.
Bill, it's your birthday, so I figured we'd let you know.
I stand corrected.
I left my chalks. I then ran over my chalks. And I didn't have chalks for like 3 stops. So I figured that out.
Hey guys, Johnny and the rest of the convoy here coming at you from Williston, North Dakota, dear buddy. And we got our vehicle set up for a car show. We got the shiny stuff, we got the green stuff, and some people are coming out to check out the vehicles. And they're gonna feeding us just like moths to a flame. I gotta find the fluorescent yellow. That's what dinner is. And we're staying here for the night. Apparently there's water and electric somewhere, so we'll just gonna run into town and fuel up and get a couple things and then relax for the rest of the evening.
He's coming to get our truck too, saying it's time to move over there.
Yeah, but I think we
want to chill.
might be a little early. Oh no, I shoot documentary style. You don't just pretend I'm not here.
There ain't enough. That's a good picture of your Jeep in that front. Right there.
Yeah.
Did the sun come out the right color?
Yes, it did. Sometimes it doesn't, you
I
know.
was trying to do the moon last night and it kept coming out white. Really? It looked great. The clouds and trees was just right. I took pictures of it. It comes out white. I'll see. I guess my Jeep has camera.
That's like when we see the northern, you see the northern lights. It's hard to see them.
Oh yeah.
You take a picture of it, and it's like because it changes all the light in it. My wife says she keeps seeing Facebook stuff, and we're not in it. We're too far back in the Convoy.
I keep telling the kids. She's expecting me to post something. She's missing out. I don't post it.
Probably needs Johnny's link.
Well, I hope whoever's doing it.